Oh, hi. Sorry. I was just reading Time for Change, which is this amazing report by UKBIF on neurorehabilitation. But I'll put that down, and now it's our award. My name is Daniel Thomas. I'm a music therapist and managing director of Chroma, and I'm delighted to introduce the shortlist for the Chroma Award for Neurorehabilitation in association with IMPA, the Independent Neurorehabilitation Providers Alliance. And the shortlist is Neurologic Music Therapy, Synthesizing Innovations in Acute Stroke Rehab, and that's Charing Cross Hospital, part of the Imperial College NHS Trust, funded by the Imperial Charity. The development of a neuro-oncology AHP clinic, and that's Velindre University NHS Trust. And finally, improving sensory rehabilitation delivery in an acute stroke unit, and that's Belfast Health and Social Care Trust. So let's hear more about them now.
Hi everyone, my name's Emma Playfair, I'm an occupational therapist.
Hi, I'm Charlie Flint and I'm a neurologic music therapist. In September 2019, our collaboration started with funding from Imperial Charity.
This project has brought neurological music therapist Charlie onto our acute stroke units at Charing Cross Hospital, where we've been able to embed NMT with our other existing therapies. We started our project with a QI improvement methodology. It was initially funded to deliver neurological music therapy 2 days a week on the stroke units over a year. After the success of this first year, we celebrated with a big event to showcase the work that we have done. This actually helped us to secure a second year of funding with an increase in the days the music therapist was on the ward.
As you'll be able to see from our videos, the work of NMT is really varied. A key feature of the project has also been collecting data. So a quick snapshot reveals that 71% of patients said NMT was essential for recovery. 100% of patients said they would recommend NMT. Velocity and stride length improved by 43% for gait patients. Increased decibel output by 23% for our dysarthric patients. And time taken to produce their first word decreased by 73% for our aphasic patients.
As we've not yet secured funding to extend the project, our work is now focusing on sustaining the techniques and the philosophy of data collection within the stroke units and educating new rotational staff on the amazing work that's taken place so far.
Thanks very much.
We're delighted to tell you about our recent successful development of an allied health professions clinic in neuro-oncology at Velindre Cancer Centre in Cardiff. We're absolutely thrilled to have been nominated for the Innovation in Neurorehabilitation Award and really look forward to telling you all about it.
After evaluating the patient satisfaction survey and the allied health professional scoping project, it was evident that an individualised and coordinated approach to holistic care through a designated multidisciplinary clinic would absolutely improve the patient experience and prevent patients reaching crisis point.
Our focus was to develop our pathways to ensure that patients and their family members have more timely access to a cohesive AHP team with a range of specialised therapy and CNS input.
We have established a joint clinic to support individuals with brain tumours before, during and after their treatment.
Following their initial consultation, patients are invited to a virtual clinic with our specialist neuro-oncology nurse, dietitian, speech and language therapist, occupational therapist and physiotherapist. The patient is introduced to each discipline and given the opportunity to discuss any questions regarding their treatment and any possible side effects.
The clinic has an emphasis on rehabilitation, which focuses on optimising patients' physical and mental health through needs-based prescribing of exercise, nutrition and maintaining the skills and occupations that are important to them.
From the outset of the clinic, we have collated our patient and colleagues' feedback and received highly positive responses from both.
And we hear from patients how beneficial they find this service. And so we're really fortunate to have the support and the drive from Rachel and Rian and the team that has allowed us to introduce and offer this great service.
Hi, my name is Anna Lowther and I'm delighted to introduce this project which has involved improving sensory rehab in the Royal Victoria Hospital Acute Stroke Unit. Sensation is an extremely important part for motor recovery but is often not given as much attention as motor exercise and mobility, and there is no resource existing for patients on how to manage their sensory impairments after stroke. So this project involved collaborating with the patients, therapists, the MDT and sensory rehab experts to guide and refine the creation of a sensory rehab resource that patients and relatives could use to aid self-management and recovery. So I created 3 upper limb and 3 lower limb booklets from scratch, including taking all the photographs and writing the descriptions. Each one is aimed to cater for different functional abilities and contains information, advice, exercises, rehab logs and helpful hints. This is a brand new resource which is now available for patients, and they have found it extremely informative and useful, and has given them the control to complete rehab outside of therapy and supports both them and their relatives to be involved in the rehab process. In addition, physios have been upskilled in the area of sensory rehab and are incorporating sensory exercise into a greater number of sessions. We are hoping to continue to develop this project, including creating an aphasia-friendly copy alongside our speech and language therapy colleagues to cater for additional patients, and to develop an EPUB which could be widely shared with anyone who'd be interested in using this resource. Thank you for listening.
What an amazing group of 3 shortlisted projects. And now to the winner. The judges took the very unusual step of making joint winners for this award. The first, because it was a team doing something that hadn't been done before, clearly innovating to make the rehab pathway effective for their patients. The second, because the judges were impressed in the way in which the team recognised a better way to meet the needs of their patients, bringing together various AHP disciplines within a virtual clinic. So, on behalf of myself, the team at Chroma, and everyone at the Independent Neurorehabilitation Providers Alliance, I'm really delighted to announce that the joint winners of the Chroma Award for Innovation in Neurorehabilitation are Neurologic Music Therapy, Synthesizing Innovations in Acute Stroke Rehab, and the development of a neuro-oncology AHP clinic. Well done to all of you.